What is up, YouTube? It is Ethan D. Haitian Prince here, back with another video. I know it's been a month. I'm trying to keep it where I'm uploading like at least once a month, at the very least. I'm not gonna do that to y'all again where I don't upload for more than a month. But if I get some time, I'm gonna start trying to upload once every 2 weeks, then less than that to once every week. But that is hard considering my schoolwork schedule and my problem with procrastination, which you all by this point probably understand that I have. So yeah, I hope you're blessed. I hope you're doing well. This Saturday, you notice, hold on, my bad. You notice your boy got a lineup. Your boy got the fade. Thanks to Vic Blends. If you don't follow him already and you just so happen to come across my channel, and go follow him on all platforms. Go follow him on all platforms. He's a great guy. He hooked me up. But yeah. So you saw the title of the video, Blueprint. And I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about a consideration that I think that we should all take in, that we should all have, like something that we should all consider. That's a better way to say that. And what I mean by that is when we are building our character, when our character is developing. Am I tripping? No, okay. When we as a person are developing, building new habits, building new relationships, evolving as a person, essentially, because nobody, or I would hope nobody, tries to stay the same. We should always be trying to better ourselves, always be trying to make a positive change in our life, make a positive change in somebody else's life. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, do you really even need a reason? I mean, why not? Why not do some good? If you're not going to do anything, why not do some good? You know what I mean? But yeah. When we are evolving as a person, when we are building, when we are trying to become something more, when we are trying to build something more, we have to think about our blueprint, right? We have to consider what foundation we're building off of, right? You got to think of it from a building standpoint, right? What building can stand without a foundation, right? So you need a foundation, right? You need support, right? You need a rock, basically. And I can go into religion. I personally believe that Jesus is my rock. I encourage you to do the research if you're not already a Christian. And I encourage you to see if Jesus, the Bible, is a credible source that you can rely on. I believe that it is, and I believe that if you did some digging, that you would agree. But anyways, yeah. What building can stand without a foundation? What building can continue on to stand without good support, right? So at the end of the day, we have to think about our blueprint, right? What's our end goal? What are we trying to build? What are we trying to become? And what is our blueprint in order to get there? You know what I mean? And sometimes our blueprint shouldn't just be modeled after something that we came up with, some crazy goal that we just, that just popped in our head one day. Sometimes our blueprint should be based off of a person. Now, that doesn't mean idolize somebody. That doesn't, unless it's Jesus, God. That doesn't mean, like I said, that doesn't mean idolize somebody. But what that means is, you see a person and they rub off on you. They have this character, they have this aura, they have this characteristic, they have this trait that you're like, okay, wow, I really think that any human being, including myself, could really benefit from having that mindset, that characteristic, that trait. Then try and adopt that. Don't try and copy everything they do. Like I said, don't idolize them. Don't make them your God. Don't do something crazy. But at the end of the day, sometimes our blueprint is modeled after a person. For example, my late grandfather. See, I knew I wasn't tripping. For example, my late grandfather was a really good man. When I got back from his funeral, when I went to the funeral, they give you the schedule for the funeral, like everything that's going on. And then, usually that the thing that they give you with all that information in it, the obituary is in there. And the thing that they gave me, I'm sure other people do this too, but I kept that obituary. And I want to start reading it more. You know what I mean? Because, I feel like what we're I don't know if all places do it like this, but I think the obituary is just like a summary of the person's life, all their highlights, some of their accomplishments, their family, of course, all that stuff, or at least all of that was in my great grandfather. So I try and read that sometimes, and I would say that I would like to make that my blueprint. And not because I idolize my great grandfather, but because I adore my great grandfather, because I saw traits in him that that were admirable, that were adoptable. That's a word. You know what I'm saying? But things that I was capable of achieving, of becoming, if I put my mind to it, and also because that's a plausible blueprint, right? My great grandfather was an amazing person, a family man, a hard worker, right? Without idolizing him, I can make that my blueprint because I adore my great grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So, what I wanted to say, I'm not gonna make this go longer than 7 minutes, is find your blueprint. If it's Jesus Christ, don't try and be Jesus Christ, but strive to be like him, right? He was that blueprint for real. If you sit down and think about it, he is that blueprint. But yeah, find your blueprint. Be better. I want to be better. I could be better than I am. We all could at the end of the day. And I wish you luck on that journey, and I hope that you do the same for me. It's been a pleasure talking with you all. I'm playing. But yeah, good talk though. I hope you, like I said before, I hope you all are doing well. I'm gonna try and come out with a skit maybe next week, maybe the week after next. Yeah, I'm gonna try and come up with something funny for y'all. Hey, I'm not on that Trey Rags type timing where stuff just be coming to me. Sometimes I really do gotta sit down and think, or a scenario will come up, but I still gotta sit down and think about how to make it funnier than it was. But yeah, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. And yeah. Wow, that's crazy.